Plate is a pilot program that was started by a couple of nonprofits, this Wholesome Georgia, as well as Foodwell Alliance. Back in the beginning of the onset of the pandemic, when we were realizing that folks were going to be staying at home, it was also the beginning of growing season, and there were more folks who were enrolling in SNAP on a need-based basis than ever before. This is the first farmers market that this Plant to Plate event is taking place in, and it's really exciting. EAV is actually the first farmers market to ever occur in our community farmers market network. It's been around for over 10 years now, so this is a very special market to us at CFM and to this neighborhood. It's also the only market where we kind of effectively own the space, so we can do a lot with it. Why not take advantage of that? Create a program that is bringing folks out to local farms, to local farmers markets, where they can get connected to their community in a time where community was needed more than ever.
One of the things that the global pandemic showed us was that the supply chain, the global supply chain, isn't as reliable as maybe we thought it was. And we saw at our farm a lot of interest from people in buying food that was grown closer to home and then even growing food right at home. I think it gives people a little bit of security. Our farm, Love is Love, does a huge spring and fall plant sale every year, and they wanted us to be a part of Plant to Plate.
And they're the organization that makes it able for us to accept and then match EBT dollars. So what we do is we take those EBT dollars off of their card, we return it back in the form of tokens, and then an additional doubling of that token. So you essentially double the value of your EBT dollar.
This is my first year trying to grow food. And so when I saw that on Facebook, I was like, yeah, I have to go. So I'm really very happy that I was able to come.
The rest of that can go in there, yeah.
All of this is really, really basic. We've got a canvas bag here that is reusable. Everybody can use a canvas bag whether you're grocery shopping, or if you frequent the farmers markets, you can use it for that. And if you are gardening, you're going to need gloves and you're going to need a trowel. As a matter of fact, you're probably going to need to add to this collection. So we just started with the basics to make sure that it was simple, but also, of course, that nothing goes to waste. You will have to use every single thing that's in this gardening kit.
I wasn't born with this skill. You know, everybody learns how to garden, and once you become connected with it, it's something that we realize we do all have, I think, that kind of natural ability to do, and it's so incredibly rewarding. Nurturing it back into the flower that it is. Now today, this is the busiest I've ever seen it as a manager, which is incredible to see. It's just been really incredible to watch it kind of almost restart from scratch after the pandemic.
It's also about community, like the community of growers and farmers markets and eaters are here in relationship with each other, supporting each other, and that is has only been strengthened by the pandemic, because at the end of the day, we're all we have, and we have to look out for each other.